up, Ghost? Yeah, I did. I was probably the first one. I told her yesterday, or at 12. She's not on now, is she? Yeah, she probably out hanging. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that's a good thing. Oh no, 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 not a happy ending. No. Yeah, that don't sound like Adrian. The most important woman in my life. Hello, Jasmine. honor. God be glory. God be majesty. I meant to tell you, babe, when I was talking with the kids, I had them write down just their thoughts. I had them write down their thoughts, or write down what they were sensing in their body, and then write down your thoughts, and kind of like write down your heart, your emotions, and then your spirit. And I was trying to like get them to try to articulate deeper and deeper. It was a pretty good exercise. I think I'm gonna keep doing that. What's up, Manny? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Love you. I didn't know you'd be on here. Do you be singing on here? Yeah, miss you too, man. Yeah, I don't be on here like that either. Only reason why I'm on here is because my wife is out of town. And my kids sleep. Yeah, I hear you. You are my master. bring us to the present moment, the eternal present moment. About the years of spending in this present moment, man. Just spending years and years in this present moment, just lingering beyond the doings, the happenings, the history of the mind, the history of the heart, the emotions, to the great I am. Bless you, man. This is the place where we remember, you know. This is the place where we remember. We remember who we are, whose we are. And sometimes for me, I just like, I'll be at work and I just like close my eyes and just drink, because one of the greatest revelations of my life is that I'm not distant from God. God's not distant from me. You know, we're one. So as soon as I just be, that's when I connect with the great I am, you know. And so I like to provide these moments for people to just drink deeply in the being of His being, you know. I spent so many years of just thinking that I wasn't worth it or had to strive to get God's approval. And I remember just seeing, like in the most purest present moment, you know, just seeing God staring me right in the face, you know, seeing love staring me right in the face in my most present moment of being, this unchanging face. And for me now, it's just a lifestyle of just seeking this present moment of interfacing with the Creator, with the Father of lights. see this rushing waterfall, this rushing river, you know. Just jump into the river of love. We jump into the river of love. Jump into the river of love. Yeah, yeah. We find the purest forms of reality when we let go, you know. Like when I just let go and just linger out of the narratives, the earthly narratives of what I think I am, what I think life is about, my opinion. It's like I experience an expanse, a receptivity of the bigger picture, you know. Bigger picture than just my small life, you know. And I see how big this I am really is, you know. that we as humans fear the most is vulnerability, an open heart. It's the most challenging thing to be present with is our hearts, in a way that opens up to the vulnerability of just pure innocence, because our innocence has been distorted over time. But if we just open up to love, to God, who is love, and let Him heal our hearts, let Him unfold our hearts, we'll find that innocence can't be taken. That innocence is a superpower. Thank you, SRT. Bless you. Just breathe. 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 Just be. Just be. Just be still. Just be, yeah. Just be still. Just be still. Yeah. Just be still. winter's cold and the summer's hot and there's no help around. And you're tired of laughing, you're tired of crying, you're tired of people saying it's gonna be alright. You don't think this road will ever end. You're not alone. The deepest wounds, they feel so real, but love is home. Embrace the love and let it heal. You're not alone. What's up, D? You tried and tried to stop the rain, but love is home, where wounds they no longer have pain. It's just a scar. If it's in the past, then it's all behind you. If it's in the past, then it's all behind you. Yeah, yeah. Oh. If it's in the past, then it's all behind you. Yeah, yeah. If it's in the past, then it's all behind you. It's okay to heal. It's okay to feel what was real. It's okay to heal. It's okay to feel what's real. It's okay to heal. Thank you, Lord. Bless you, D. Yes, praise the King, man. Yeah, the King, lover of our souls, man. is both a healing agent for me and a healing agent for others, you know. A lot of times people can be so gifted and we can put ourselves in environments like this and like perform, you know. Feel like we gotta perform and not like be organic and being an encouragement to others, you know. And like for me, it's like I'm kind of in and out. I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling. I'm inhaling, I'm receiving the Father's love and giving, you know. Just sharing and, you know. This is what our gift is for, you know. And the beauty of it is we can do this everywhere. We can do this anywhere, man. Birds sing anywhere, right? They give God glory anywhere. We don't have to be afraid, you know, to express ourselves, to sing the song of thanksgiving, you know, to sing the song of life, you know. I'm telling you, when the Lord unlocked my voice, my heart, the voice of my heart, as a song, man, there was not a season that this song didn't give me, didn't navigate me to the next place, you know. Something about music, something about singing that is like a door opener, or it's like the sound of remembrance, you know. It's like a mother's call, like the street lights are out, come home, come home. Especially as men, like it's difficult to be soft, to be vulnerable. You know, it's difficult for us to smile, man, to be happy. But I'm here to change that, man. I'm here to show that it's okay. It's okay to show off your scars, you know. You know, it's okay to show off your scars. What's up, Jay? Bless you. It's okay to show off your scars. Love is proof that the scar is healed and the skin has grown stronger. The skin of the heart has grown stronger, you know. Good to see you, sis. Long time no see, man. Long time no see. Bless you. Hola. Yeah, on here I just play and sing, encourage people on just who they are in God, who they are in God's world, who they are in God's mind, from God's perspective, without religion, without fear, but in a way of love. there's so much life, man. So many things hit us every day, and it's important to heal. It's important to just get in the present moment with God and just be. Just be still. Just be still. And just heal. Just be still. 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 Do you know who you are? Don't you know you the house of God? You are God's address. You know, it's so beautiful that it's this parable I use. It's this parable I use called The Light Inside. It's about these light bulbs, or this light bulb that, living in this room, and he thinks he's a light bulb, and he gets connected with this other light bulb next to him, and he tells him hey, you're not the light bulb. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, you're the light inside of the light bulb. And the more he talked to him, the more he began to shift his awareness from being the light bulb in a room to being the light that is shining through the light bulb. And the more he began to recognize who he was outside of the narrative of the light bulb, he began to explore this world of electricity, and he began to see the connection with everything that was connected to electricity, the oneness of how electricity is moving through everything, and for me that was my life story of just deep diving in the present moment with God, and exploring the light within that would expose me to the light that is inside of every single one of us. And the more we let go of these narratives of who we think we are as humans, to who we really are as spirit beings, as the life of God expressed, visiting this earthly realm, expressing in the creative light. And it seems foreign, it seems alien to talk like this, but when your heart begins to resonate with this, you get to feel the clarity of your innocence again, We weren't meant to hold our hearts and just confine our hearts, We weren't meant to do that. We were meant to be expressively vulnerable. But when we don't understand the trials of life and the relational trials and how we were sent into the trials to love, to forgive, when we don't understand that, that's when our hearts grow hard, and we actually blind our eyes to reality according to the way God designed it, and we create this reality of our own imagination, and that will never bring us joy, And so God gives us the gift of the present moment, the gift of the present moment with Him, to rediscover and be redefined, you know. And in that is where our hearts heal. And we only see God, we only see His creation, we only see His children. And although, just like our kids, or my kids, you know, just like they can be wild and without order, that's how earth, you know, humans are. But that doesn't stop them from being God's children, you know. Hold on one second. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Just the simplicity of being like a child, you know, of recognizing that someone made this world, recognizing that this life, this I am that we are, has a purpose. Not just a purpose of what we've been taught as humans. Oh, I'm a singer, I'm a writer, I'm a basketball player, I'm this. No, our purpose is beyond what we do. It's who we are. You know, and when we discover who we are in this present moment of being, and the light that is inside of us as the extension of God, God's extension in the earth, God's expression in the earth, God's language. When we start to learn that language of the Spirit, of our spirit, the language of love, the language of life, the language of light, you know, that's when everything changes. You know, that's when we start to overcome relational trials and relational hurts. When we learn to forgive, when we learn to let go, when we learn to love our enemies, when we learn to see our enemies, see ourselves in our enemies, when we learn to see ourselves in those who are broken, when we learn to see that we're all one, you know, that's the greatest freedom, is to see the truth. You know, I want to open up for any like questions or any sharing if you want to share. I don't just want to talk, but if you want to share anything, feel free. Even just if you want to just close your eyes and just open your heart to this moment. Open your heart to the fact that you are one with the Creator of this universe. Your intelligence is inseparable. like think about about like how the light bulb, the light that's in this room, you know, that's lighting up this room, the electricity that is shining through this room is at the same time beyond this room. You know, and that is who God is. God is both beyond and within time, you know, in us. Have you ever looked at yourself without familiarity? Have you ever looked at yourself in a mirror without an assumption of what you think you are? Have you ever looked in a mirror with mystery? Looking behind the narrative of your upbringing. Man, looking behind the narrative of what you have been taught. You know, look in the mirror with a different view, without familiarity, without feeling like you need to fix your face and you need to change your image, or you need to appear a certain way to men. Look at yourself with awe of the fact that your face is the face of God. Not in a way of like selfishness, but in a way of recognizing that your true design is the life of God. You are God's life. And the more you shed these narratives, these earthly narratives that we've been taught that stole us from our innocence, the more you shed them, the more you remember and recover your innocence. You recover who you've always been, beyond the emotions, beyond the desires, beyond the thoughts. Just being, Open my heart. I open my heart. Love is always here, waiting for you to open your heart. Love is always here in this present moment. This moment is not even about TikTok. It's not about a certain time of the night, a certain year, month that we create these narratives. This present moment is the only experience of reality. You open up to this present moment and set yourself free from the obligations of the external, and just be hooked up to the internal world, the internal identity, the internal kingdom of God. God's country is within you. God's currency is within you. God's life is within you. It's not what religion has created it to be. This life is love. This life is freedom. This life is forgiveness. This life is a life without judgment. A life filled with joy. A life filled with showing love to people, with helping people. Seeing that you're not alone, a life that can overcome offenses, can overcome rejection and history. Man, this life is right here, right now. You don't have to become who you are. You just have to remember. Be still enough to remember. Be still enough to remember. Man. Be still. Be still. Remember who you are. Yeah. Remember who you are. Everybody's searching. Everybody's lurking. Looking for the high to cover up what is inside. I compare it to a vacation, how we love to visit it. We're desperate to escape to it, but we never think to live in it. Our existence is more than none your business. We were made and created to walk in love and forgiveness. We were made to reflect the one who made us in his image. There's more to this life than deception. Just gotta see love's objective and let it change your perspective. And when it changes your perspective, it'll change your reception. And when it changes your reception, then it will change what you're reflecting. Let's not limit ourselves to just one small section. The section called self. Everybody be flexing. Living in fear, go get a gun for protection. Why not live the right way? In the right kind of expression. It's important to prioritize being. Like when you look at a tree prioritizes being to the point where it doesn't do anything without being, It's always present in the ground, And it's like a sign or a symbol of us being present. How important it is to stay being, and not being as an idea, what we think or what we feel, or a certain personality trait, but being a spirit being. When you live as a spirit being, as a child of God, you absorb a lot more in the unseen. You absorb the realities, the invisible dynamics of God, the invisible qualities of love. If you're like me, you realize that this world can't give you nothing. Nobody can fulfill the needs of our heart. Our heart is not made for this planet. Everything is fleeting. Everything is able to break and able to be taken away. Relationships, people, possessions, circumstances, our image, everything. As we experience this life, we end up leaving it and losing it, So that just shows that this world is not made for our hearts. Our hearts is not made for this world. Our hearts are made for God. Our hearts are made for the Spirit, the life of the Spirit. And we don't discover that until we're really present. Every experience with God for me has been this present moment, just being here, just lingering in the present with my heart open, the same way that a child is lingering in the present moment with their parent or with their friend, or being in the present moment after they've hurt themselves. It's important to be present. Not even thinking about the environment. Not even getting entangled in what things look like or our image, who we are in this world. Bless you, Road Dog. Bless you. Thanks for joining. the river. I'm just serving remembrance. I'm just serving a moment of remembering, recollecting, reclaiming identity. We all need it, man. As men, we ought not to be too strong to heal, you know? Wow. Man, we ought not be too strong to heal. You know? Some of my most healthy, strong moments was when I was vulnerable and broken and heart open, in this present moment, right here, this place called the present moment, with God, you know, with the Creator, with the Designer, with the I Am, you know. Stand before your holy throne, we bow before you alone. Heavenly places is our home in Zion, Zion. Yeah. bed, Manny. Bless you, man. Yes, sir. That's the truth, man. It's the best place to be, man. So much here in this moment, you know. So much here, bro. I'll be still until I see the face of love. I'll be still until I see the face of love. Oh no, no. I'll be still until I be the face of love. Yeah, yeah. I'll be still until I see a place of love. I'll be still until I be the face of love. pursue in this world, you know? Why not pursue the present moment, you know? Why not pursue the present moment, you know? So many things to be aware of. Why not be aware in the present moment? There's more to you that meets the eye, you know? There's more than us, there's more to us, there's more in us than what we think, what we know. Hey Dave, if you still on, I don't know if you got the message. I sent you on your inbox. Check it out when you get a chance, man. I hope it encourages you, my brother. So Jordan, bless you. Just here to be an encouragement, just here to share the light of love, just God's love, man. This light that is inside of us, that is inside of everyone. Provide this moment of remembrance, this moment of remembering who we are. We remember who we are by being present in the moment, present with God, present with the Creator, present in mystery, present in openness, present in this childlike wonder that someone designed this world. not just us to live in, but for us to receive. Just this love, this love that tells us we are the center of the universe. Not self-centered, but if you guys got kids, man, they're the center of your love, ain't they? How much more with the Father of lights, the Father of all spirits, is our Father and loves us. There's been countless times of being in this moment with love and letting my heart heal and letting my heart journey in forgiveness and journeying and seeing people for who they truly are, journeying and facing the challenges of forgiving our enemies and actually looking beyond their expression of negativity to see who they really are and actually to participate in their restoration some way. That's why we're here. We're here to heal the earth. We're not here to judge it. We are God's life in the earth. The more we realize who we are as the light of God in a human form, the more we will move with this light as it's dancing in the earth, as it's dancing in its expression. We'll learn how to overcome the illusions of darkness, the illusions of fear, the illusions of frustration and trust issues and all those things that tries to darken our light, our I am, the illusions of time. Make you weird to be present, but aren't you tired of trying to please people? Aren't you tired of trying to get approval from people and being moved by the ups and downs of either praise or persecution, praise or rejection? Why not just be love? Why not just be love today? Is that Lon R or IONR? Bless you. Thanks for joining. Welcome. I hope you're encouraged. I hope you are equipped to endure everything that attempts to take you away from this present moment, from this moment. This moment of love, man. Don't let nothing take you away from this moment of love. Don't let no pain, no offenses, no circumstances, no, loss of jobs, loss of relatives, whatever. Don't let it take you away. Be thankful in all things. Recognize everything in life as a gift. Everything in life is a gift. This breath is a gift. We're not entitled. Life doesn't owe us anything. Life gives to us freely. Not man. Man doesn't give to us. Man may take from you, But God gives life. And he doesn't just give you life, but he sends you to give others life. Who wants to be a life giver, you know? Anybody want to be a life giver? You want to be a life giver in a way that you can't be moved. Linger in this present moment with the great I am. With the great I am, the creator of the universe. You don't gotta have the right motives, you don't gotta be perfect. It's just the here I am, here I am, here I am, Lord. Here I am, Lord. Here I am. Here I am, Lord. What's up, Desiree? Bless you. Be encouraged. What's up, Team OMC? Bless you. Appreciate you, man. If anybody in here dreams, dreams are some of the most intricate, detailed riddles of God trying to get our attention on something, you know. Appreciate that, Minnie. Bless you, man. Dude, I'm gonna just be honest. I've been forgiven of a whole lot, man. I've been the worst human to live on the planet. And to see myself in the spotlight of mercy, you know, in the spotlight of God's eyes. That I'll never see myself the same, and I never see God the same. You know, I'll never see people the same. It's like you can only give what you received, you know. You know, we're riverbanks of our experience, and we ought not to let this world's experience outweigh the present moment of God's engaging us, of us being in the spotlight of mercy, in the spotlight of love, you know. Man. I've been through a lot of hurts and hated myself growing up, man. I couldn't see nothing coming out of my life, dude. Nothing coming out of my life. I had nothing going for me. I wasn't good at anything. But it wasn't until the love of God unlocked my heart, man. And it changed everything. So I can't help but to give back. Can't help but to share this life-giving tree, this unlocked heart, you know. And this is available for everybody. It's just sticking with God, sticking with the present moment with God, you know. not letting this world and the obligations and the cares of this world and deceit of riches and trying to gain money and trying to get a name and trying to get people to see you and all that distracts us. That distracts us. That distracts us from the present moment, man. You know, man, I'm so glad I'm not good at, you know, anything but being present, you know. I appreciate that, man. Love you, man. So are you, man? You've always been a supporter, man. You've always been just a willing, faithful brother, man. Consistent, discerning, you know. Man, bless you, man. Tell you, it's important to heal. It's important to, hold on one second. It's important to heal. It's important for our hearts to readjust from all that life hits us with, you know, because what our hearts experience, it creates a narrative and a story of its interpretation of reality. What our hearts experience, it creates a narrative and a story of our perspective of reality. And so why it's important to heal is because when your heart adapts to pain without healing, it begins to see life from a blinded view, you know, from a hardened view. And therefore you start warring against people, and when you go against the current of your design, you begin to attract more building of bondage, more building of blinders, more layers, to the point where it's just like an onion layered brokenness. And so it's vital to be in the present moment with God. It's vital to let his heart interface with ours, you know. Like when you just let his heart interface with yours, like you don't gotta have it all together. And yeah, he'll just unlock layer by layer until your heart is good ground for his love. And you know, when you plant a seed in good ground, it produces the tree. It produces the life of that seed, and it causes it to be fruitful. Don't let your heart grow cold. Don't let your heart run from rediscovering who you are, rediscovering what this I am it really is, beyond all the narratives, all the subconscious narratives, the narratives that are behind your mind, in the back of your mind, things that you're not really conscious of, the doors that was established when you were young. Many people, raped and molested and abandoned and suffer beatings and all these different things, including myself. And it's important to take this life personal, of just journeying within and just being present with God and letting God unfold His life in you, Man, my goodness. This day can be new. This day can be a whole different day. This progression of time of your life can be new. You don't have to agree with the assumption, of your life, the assumption of just human opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You can actually agree with God, to what God says about you, who God says you are. Every heart knows the sound of love. Every heart knows the sound of love. Every heart. I don't care how hard your heart has been. When you hear your mother tongue. pleasure you. Bless you. I pray that you're encouraged. I pray that even this moment just engages you to remember to continue to grow in who you are as a child of God. Not to get entangled with the debates and what's right in the religions, but to get entangled in love, you know? Entangled in love's gaze. Going upstream in the upstream in being. There's a backstage. There's a behind the scenes to your I am. You know, there's a behind the scenes to who you really are that supersedes this timeline, that supersedes your age, supersedes your name, all the history, your upbringing. There's a behind the stage, behind the scenes to who you are. And the more you explore it, the more you find out why you were chosen to be on stage, you know. why you were chosen to be on stage in your character, you know. And you will be reconfigured or re-encouraged of the script of your life and your role, that you may play it in a sharper way, in a broader way, without forgetting your lines. You know what I'm saying, Manny? My kids gonna be mad at me. They gonna be like, Daddy, why you ain't waking up? I needed this. I needed to. Sometimes I feel like I need to love somebody, you know? I need to. It's like I remember, dude, I remember I was at my job and I was just like, Lord, like whoever you want to lead me to, like show me, you know? And I was just walking, just praying. And I walked past this guy and I just keep it moving. And then I felt like a pull, like go talk to him, you know? For sure, man, for sure. As I felt like the need to talk to him, as soon as I went over to him, it was like things start opening up. He was contemplating suicide. There was so much that was going on in his life, and like God provided that moment to just like help him to remember, help him to like linger in the present and actually see above the clouds of time, above the clouds of life. And like, oh man, it's not what I thought it was. Okay, I can go into it with strategy. I can go into it with endurance. There's a light at the end of this tunnel, you know. There's a way out of this maze, you know. And just many times like that with many people of like, Lord, I want to love somebody. I just, you know, lead me in the right way. So I felt like today was, you know, an opportunity to share love with someone. Manny, you're more than you know. You know, there's more in you than you know. One of the greatest challenges with us as humans, as adapted humans, as mature logic, right, is one of the most the challenges is to see yourself with mystery, is to see yourself in a way that leaves room for, like, I don't know who I am. Like, I don't know what I am. I don't know. Like, because the more you see, like, your life in the light of mystery, the more you act, that mystery gives room for a revelation, you know? But if we just think we know who we are, we shut off any possibility of growth, any possibility of change and adaptation and recovery, remembrance, you know, all those different things. So it's vital to stay present. It's vital to be in mystery concerning what this life is. Sometimes I'm walking in the streets and I'm just like I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. I mean, we've made a civilization on the first step of the staircase of life. You know, there's so much more, an infinite amount of life to explore. We just have to be willing to pioneer our day, to pioneer and be who we're here to be, even if nobody else is doing that. You know, to walk in steps that we don't see a path to. You know. What's up, P? Bless you. Yeah, buddy. I mean, a child growing up without a parent is scary, you know? But we have the creator of this universe as our father, who's like giving us steps. Dreams, through visions, through desires, through all these different things, just ordering our steps. And the more we pay attention to the fact that someone is leading our life, you know? Someone is lovingly leading our life, man. Then we'll listen in and lean in and break into every new dimension of life, you know? Joanna, welcome. Johanna, I'm sorry. How you doing? I got like I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes. I gotta figure out how to charge my phone being over here. I'm in front of my piano. So you know, every challenge that I faced, man, was like an introduction to another level of life, you know? Every challenge, dude. Like every pain, every like, you know, everything, dog. And like leaning into God. I mean, cause it's like, imagine, hey baby, imagine like being in a dark room, you know, like that dark room is gonna be scary. Like my kids are scared of dark rooms, you know, like as kids we scared of dark rooms, and as children of God we're scared of mystery. We're scared of the dark rooms of the heart and the mystery of what God may be introducing to us next, you know. And so it's important to like lean in to the Lord so that He can flick that light switch so He can show us that room, that new room. Because mind you, like I used to be terrified of singing, speaking in front of people. I used to be just feeling like I wanted to be seen and heard by people. And I shut down. I just stopped doing all type of creating and all music and everything. But now I'm in a season of like stepping out. But those seasons in the past of like pain and just the mystery of like, what is this dark room? When the Lord turned the light on and showed me this is a space of creating. This is a space of, this is my seat of service to others, of love, of serving what I've been given all these years. This love, this present life, this life that's flooding with clarity about who we are and why we're here, you know. Like now I'm in a seat of service, you know. But in the past I thought it was a seat of bondage. So it's important to not lean to our own understanding of what we fear. You know, I mean, it says that trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding, because when you find those dark places in your heart, you may close it when it's supposed to be open. You know, you may close the gates of your heart for resources when your gate's supposed to be open, or you may open them to resources that are not good for you, and when they're supposed to be closed. You know, so when we acknowledge Him in every way of our being, when we let Him search and feel, then He begins to give direction, to give light to our paths, you know. So yeah, bless you guys, man. This was pretty cool. I'm gonna feel this tomorrow morning when my kids is trying to wake me up. I mean, it's only 1:11. I should be okay, right? 63. Yeah, I am 63. That's funny. No, I'm not 63. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, I'm about to get some sleep in a minute. Yeah, So, bless you guys. Pray that you're encouraged. I pray that you're encouraged, but you're also encouraged to be an encouragement, you know. Pray that you're encouraged to be an encouragement to others. Just to see people for who they really are and serve them into it, even if they don't see it, you know. So, bless you guys. See you soon.